Hello, friends. We are back with another Wednesday update today. There's a few things in the life of Georgetown that we want to share with you. One of the first things I want to mention is our Easter memorial. We won't be able to be here physically on Easter morning, but we still want to honor and remember some of the loved ones in our life. So we're asking you to send in to office@georgetowncrc.org information about those you would like to remember. And we're going to put together a video montage that's going to precede our Easter morning video. We've sent you an email with the instructions on that, so just follow the prompts of that, and we will be able to include that and remember important people on Easter Sunday morning.
And that's a good reminder for us that this Sunday begins Holy Week. That begins with Palm Sunday. And midway or most of the way through the week is Maundy Thursday. So next Thursday night, we will have our Maundy Thursday service. It will be a unique service in that, once again, we're not gathering together. We will be virtually gathering in the same format that we have from Sunday to Sunday. Also recognize that one of the things that will set that service apart is that we are going to be celebrating the Lord's Supper. And instructions will come to you this week around what you and your family or you and your household can do to prepare for that celebration, to prepare for that service that we will be doing together apart. That's a week from tomorrow night, Maundy, Thursday.
So we are obviously being affected here in West Michigan by the coronavirus, but this is not just local to us. This is a worldwide situation. There's uncertainty all around the world and in Latin America as well. After taking a lot of factors into account, we have decided to cancel our Guatemala trip for this year. With international travel and going with youth, we just felt this was the best decision that we could make. There will be opportunity, I think, to enhance and continue our partnership with Grace even this year, whether that might be house sponsorships or just supporting them in some other way. But look for more information on that to come. But unfortunately, and it's kind of with a heavy heart, that we are going to cancel our Guatemala trip for this year. One other note about programs coming up, our Going Public program, which we have each spring with the virus situation, we are postponing that indefinitely. I'm going to just see how things transpire, but hopefully midsummer, late summer, or fall, once we get kind of out of this thing, we're going to be offering an opportunity for Going Public.
And one of the ways that we've decided to engage some of the community need is to enhance or increase the frequency of our Feeding America distributions. So just know that the next 4 distributions, 2 in April and 2 in May, will come with a little bit modified time schedule. Feeding America is asking us to distribute a little earlier. But the dates for the next 4 distributions are April 14 and April 21, and May 12 and May 19. So we will keep the Tuesday schedule, but we're adding an extra distribution. We are grateful for our volunteers as well as our deacons who are making this happen. The last time we had a Feeding America distribution, we had more volunteers than we even needed. We are going to continue the practice of doing a drive-through Feeding America. And this has been well received and well practiced in Georgetown's life together. So we're glad to offer 2 more in the next 2 months.
Yeah, I think those are going to be well utilized in the months to come. So I think that was a good decision. We want to create some new routines here. We're a little bit out of our normal patterns, but as a staff, we've decided to try to do me and Mark will update you every Wednesday. We also we're getting news from our overseas partners about what's happening around the world, so we're going to share some updates from missionaries and other partners, and that's going to come out on Mondays. And then we will have our Sunday morning videos as well. Did I capture that?
Yeah, expect to hear from us Mondays with missionary communiques, Wednesdays as we've been doing, Thursdays generally when my end of the week email comes out, and then and the Sundays, and certainly if there are prayer requests or anything
Yeah.
else, but I think we're trying to establish some new patterns and new routines, and we would love for you to anticipate and expect some of those patterns as we discover them and as we make them for ourselves. Know that the staff continues to meet daily virtually at 9 o'clock. Some of you text and phone call and email during that time, and if you don't get us in that hour or hour and a half block, just know that we're together virtually. We also want to bring a message from Sherry Klein and also the leadership here. Thank you for mailing your contributions in. The last week, we've seen a number of people send in an envelope with multiple weeks of envelopes in. Some of you have been volunteering for grocery distribution. Some of you have been doing that on your own. We've had folks who have said, we want to step up and cover a Feeding America distribution. All of us are left wondering, how can we help and support and have this sense of togetherness? And we're recognizing that the congregation is beginning to ask those kind of questions in ways that we're hearing them more. So thank you for learning through this with us, for struggling through it with us. All of us are trying to find new paths because we don't have a playbook for this.
That's right.
We don't have another place to go. So we're grateful for all the ways that we are finding opportunity to lean on one another and to listen to one another. Eric, did you have anything else?
I do not. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for being a part of all the things that we're about here at Georgetown. And Christ's peace to you.
Christ's peace.